Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
It's very true that it takes a village to raise a child. And when it comes to my healthcare village at Community Health Network, it's all nestled right in my phone. Accessing healthcare is the ability to be connected with your provider and ask a question when you need it. I feel like when I'm meeting with a community nurse practitioner or doctor, they're tuned in to what is going on with me and the way that they can serve me best.
Stand by me.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Shortstop number 4, Brady Johnson. Hitting third and catching number 2, Xander Cobb. Batting fourth, number 27, the third baseman, Hayden Kidd. Hitting fifth and center, number 9, Dylan Luther. Batting sixth and playing first base, 32, Cooper Stafford. Hitting seventh, the second baseman, number 11, Maddox Luger. Batting eighth, the DH, 25, Ethan Ortwine. Batting ninth in left field, number 15, Jacob Welch. And pitching for Greenfield Central is number 14, Gavin Marcus. Head coach for Greenfield Central is Mitch Gibson. He's assisted by Taylor Gibson, Josh Johnson, Cameron Clark, Scott Stafford, and Eddie Ordwine.
Getting ready to announce the Noblesville Millers here. I'll turn it over to Craig Atkins for.
And now, Miller fans, let's meet the starters for your Noblesville Millers. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 3, McCoy Folk. Batting second and playing second, number 2, Trevor Corbett. Hitting third, the center fielder, number 17, Cole Schott. Batting fourth in right field, number 9, Tanner Miller. Batting fifth, the DH, number 1, Luke Hagelskamp. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 4, Joe Glander. Hitting seventh in left field, 27, Aiden Ramsey. Batting eighth and catching number 7, Garrett Dixon. Batting ninth and playing third, 11, Chris Marks. And on the mound for the Millers, number 25, Griffin Snyder. Head coach for the Millers in his 21st year is Justin Coover. He's assisted by Kevin Pasquero, Scott Hansen, Ashley Doran, and Quentin Miller. At this time, fans, with you will direct your attention behind the home plate halo. as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We'll get ready to start the action here. Noblesville Millers against Greenfield Central. Griffin Snyder on the mound for the Millers, number 25. He's a sophomore. This chick, Griffin's, I think, thrown a little bit this year. Behind the plate is Garrett Dixon. A little windy tonight, very cloudy. As you know, it was a beautiful day up till about 2 or 3 hours ago. Snyder's pitched 2.2 innings so far this season, giving up 5 hits, 6 runs, 4 strikeouts, and 3 base on balls. Snyder on the mound. At first is Glander. Corbett's at second. McCoy's at shortstop. McCoy Falk. And at third base is Martz. Chris Martz. Left field is Aiden Ramsey. Center field is Cole Schatz. And right field is Tanner Miller. So that's the lineup, the defensive lineup for the Millers. Snyder, a young sophomore. Leading off for Greenfield Central, Hayden Zellers. He's a freshman. And he's going to be the right fielder, so Zeller, the first batter. First pitch from Snyder here. Ball a little low. Ball outside. Pitch by Snyder. Ball 3. Outside. 3-0. We're in the first inning here at the Dunk. Ball 4, so he walked him. Zeller's on first base. Now batting Brady Johnson. He's a senior. He's a shortstop. Got a good lead over there at first. The pitch. It's a strike. Strike 1. Pitch. Bunt. Foul ball. 0-2. Oh, 2 on the batter, throw to first, not in time. 2 strikes on the batter here. Griffin Snyder on the mound. Pitch swung on to Martz. He got him at second for the force out, so 1 out. Zeller's out at first. Fielder's choice for Brady Johnson. Xander Cobb is a senior. He's the catcher. 1 out. Good lead over there at first by Johnson. Ball a little low. Goes over to first, not in time. Nice catch by Glander over there to kind of in the dirt a little bit. Glander did a nice scoop on that. Still 1-0 here. Through to first again. I think they're anticipating Mr. Johnson to go here. Throws over again. Pitch. Strike right down the middle. Strike. I believe they had to hit and run on there because he swung at a bad pitch, but he got the job done because Johnson moved to second. Xander Cobb, the batter, he's the catcher. 1-2 on the batter. Pitch swung on, out of play. Pitch, ground ball to short. McCoy Falk over to first for the second out, but Johnson moves to third. Shortstop to first. 6-3 if you're keeping score. McCoy Falk and Joe Glander on the play. Hayden Kidd, the batter. Ball one. Kidd's a third baseman. He's a sophomore. Foul ball, out of play. 1-1. Kidd batting .300. He's batted 10 times and has 3 hits so far. 1 double in the season. Kidd's also got 4 RBIs. Pitch swung on down the line, foul ball. Oh, fair ball, run scores. I should let the umpire call it. I'm at a bad angle, I guess, here because it looked like it was foul from here, but I'm at an angle, like I said. Dylan Luther is the batter. He's a senior. He's a center fielder. 5th batter in the lineup here. Kids over on first. Ball. Throw over to first. He's safe. Ball outside, 2-0. 2 outs, Greenfield Central in the lead, 1-0. Ball 3-0. Pitch, ball high, ball 4. Runners on first and second. And Justin Keever comes out to the mound to talk to Snyder, settle him down a little bit. Cooper Safford is the hitter. He's the first baseman. Another sophomore. This is a pretty young lineup, really. Justin Keever coming off the field. He's in his 21st season as the Millers head coach. Runners on first and second here. 2 outs. Pitch is low. Cooper Safford's a lefty. Pitch for Safford. Strike. 1-1. The pitch for strike. 1-2 on the batter. Kidd and Luther. Kidd is on second. Luther's on first. Ball outside. Two and two. The pitch. Swung on, strike three. That retires the sides. Greenfield, 1 run on 1 hit and 2 men left on base. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
We're back here at the dunk. Gavin Marcus is on the mound for Greenfield Central. He's pitched 5.2 innings this season, giving up 2 hits, 8 strikeouts. Sounds like a pretty fine pitcher there. He doesn't walk many batters either. He's only walked 2 batters and faced 18 batters. McCoy Falk will lead off for the Millers here. At least the wind's not blowing in our face like it was before the game. It's not too bad up here now, but that wind was blowing in here pretty good. We even had to set down the monitors because of the wind. So it's probably 65, 66 degrees, but it was up to 72 today. Falk had 20 at-bats so far this year, has 3 hits. He has 13 walks for the Millers. Throw down to second. Bray is Xander Cobb. So McCoy Falk, first batter. Marcus pitch, ball. One and one. Pitch, strike two. 1-2 on Falk. Foul ball. Back to the screen. Still 1-2. Pitch inside. 2-2. Ball three, that was high and outside. Full count here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Greenfield Central leads. Swung on, strike out for the first out. Trevor Corbett, the next batter. He's batting .529 on the season. 17 at bats, 9 hits, 7 RBIs, and 2 home runs. Down in Tennessee, he was hot. Get back-to-back home runs. Pitch for a strike. Ball high. 1-1. Pitch outside. Two and one. Ball inside and high. 3-1 on Trevor Corbett. Ball four, he walked him. So Corbett hustles down to first base. Cole Schott's the next batter. Third batter timeout called by Greenfield Central. Miller's huddled up out here on the third base side. One out here. Both pitchers got kind of a rough start here this game. Of course, this is only Marcus's third. This will be his third batter, but maybe coach is talking over what he needs to do too here in this situation, because Corbett's a very good, experienced base runner. Cole Schott's the batter. He's a center fielder. Cole's batting. First pitch for a ball. Shot batting. Ball got away from the first baseman. Corbett goes down to second. Shots batting .273. He's had 22 at bats and 6 hits, 3 RBIs. Pitch a little high there. 2-0. Oh, strike. 2-1. Time called. Time called by the home plate umpire. Switch balls there. Justin Kiever going out and talking to the umpire here. I'm not really sure what this conversation's about. They did switch balls, but the umpire stepped in there. I don't know whether the umpire saw something or what this is. We'll just let it play out. Kiever's still having this conversation here. I thought it was talking about something about a balk maybe, but all they did was switch balls, so 2-1 here. Cole shots. Ball inside, 3-1 on Cole shots. Ball 4. It's a second walk here. Tanner Miller coming to the plate for the Millers. He has batted 21 times this season, has 4 hits and 4 RBIs, 2 doubles. So Tanner Miller, he's walked, he's been hit by a pitch 5 times and has 3 walks. Fly ball out of play, bounced over the fence there, down the right side. Pitch, Marcus, foul ball back to the screen. Tanner Miller 0-2. Runners on first and second. Corbett on second and shot on first. 1 out. Strike 3, you got him. He was looking. So that's 1 out. Hazelkamp, Luke Hazelkamp's the batter. He's a DH. 2 outs here, runners on first and second. Pitch for a strike. Strike two. That's going to go up the middle there. Trevor Corbett's going to score. So this game's tied up 1-1. The Eagles Camp gets a 2-out base hit up the middle of the field. Joe Glander, the batter, the first baseman for the Millers.
The first baseman, number 4, Joe Glander.
Two outs, runners on the corner here. Glander's got 5 hits. Runner goes, throw to third, not in time. Ball 1 on the batter. Strike. 1-1 on Joe Glander. Like I said, Glander's got 5 hits on the season. He's also walked once this season. Been hit by a pitch. Foul ball. Shot on third base. Eagles Camp on second. 2 outs here. 2-2 count on Joe Glander. Strike 3, he got him for the third out. So the Millers left 2 on base. They got 1 hit and 1 run. So after 1, the score is Greenfield Central 1, the Noblesville Millers 1. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Well, we're back here to dunk, and we're all tied up after 1. Griffin Snyder back on the mound for the Millers. Snyder pitched 25 pitches, 12 for strikes. He gave up 1 hit and walked 2. One thing about it, both pitchers starting off struggled a little bit. Marcus has walked 2 and in that first inning. Each of them give 1 hit. Marcus has struck out 3. 3 of the Millers went down swinging, and Snyder's only got 1 strikeout. So it's kind of the recap here. Snyder faced 6 batters. Top of the second here.
First up at the top of the second inning for Greenfield Central, the second baseman, Maddox Luger.
Maddox Luger's the batter. He's the second baseman. Luger's batted twice this season and has got 1 hit. He's walked 3 times. Struck out once. 2-0. Catcher Dixon goes out to talk to Snyder. Snyder in the stretch. Pitch inside, 3-0. Pitch for a strike, 3-1. Ball 4.
WH 25, Ethan Ortwine.
Ethan Orthwine, he's a junior. He's a DH. First pitch for a strike. Nice breaking ball by Snyder. Luger got a lead over there. Ball 1-1. One on one now. Throw over to first. Nice catch by Glander. Over there at first base. See if he squares around the bunt again here. Ball outside. Squared the bunt. Runner safe at first. Snyder bobbled it a little bit right there in front of the plate. Timeout called by Justin Keever. I want to remind everybody tomorrow night we'll be at Noblesville High School for conference action in softball as the Noblesville Millers take on Fisher's Tigers in a Hoosier Crossroads game. Keever coming back. I'm sure he wanted to talk to Snyder, but also he's got a pitcher warming up down there in the bullpen that he probably wanted to get a few extra throws down there if he has to bring Snyder out. No outs here with runners on first and second base. Orthwine on first and Luger on second. Welsh, the batter. He's another sophomore. Pitch for a strike, 1-1. Squares the bunt, laid the bunt down, foul ball. Welsh was moving down that line pretty quickly. Got good speed. It's a ball. Two. Snyder steps off the back of the mound there. Pitch low. Nice stop by Dixon behind the plate there. Full count. No outs here. Ball high, bases loaded. I think Justin's going to make a change here. Miller's bringing in a lefty. I believe that's Paul Stewart on the mound, number 23.
Now pitching for the Noblesville Millers, freshman number 23, Paul Stewart.
So Stewart on the mound for the Millers. Stewart, this is his first varsity action, so I don't have any stats on him and everything, but Justin Kiever, because this is a pretty big week for the Millers. They've got 4 games this week, so. Paul Stewart on the mound. Getting in his throws for so bases are loaded here with no outs. Stewart, a lefty out there on the mound. Stewart's a freshman on the mound. So we have quite a spot here to be in. Bases loaded, pitching in your first varsity action. The little lefty's been throwing pretty good here. He's got a good defensive behind him here. Stewart's got one more warm-up, I think. And we're about ready to go. All right, the bases are loaded. Welch at first, Ortwine at second, and Luger at third. Zellers, the leadoff hitter, is at the plate. The freshman. Pitch high. For ball one. Zellers walked first time up. Ball two. 2-0. Ball three. 3-0 for Zellers. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Ball four. Walks him in. Luger scores. Zellers goes to first. So Greenfield Central takes the lead 2-1. We're in the top of the second inning.
The shortstop, Brady Johnson.
Ball. Run scores on a wild pitch. Keever's calling time here. He's going out to talk to Stewart. So that puts runners on second and third. Welsh will be at third base. Zellers at second base. Johnson, the batter. First pitch, a ball. Ball two. 3-0. On the batter. First base is open. Pitch by Stewart. Ball four, he walked him. I would say Justin's making a change here. Justin Keever bringing in another pitcher here. Stewart's faced two batters and hadn't thrown a strike, and so for the young freshman. Jim, let's take a break and we'll come back after these warm-up pitches.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Well, we're back here at the dunk. We're warming up a new pitcher.
Sophomore number 15, Eli Hall.
Eli Hall is on the mound for the Millers now. Hall's pitched 5.2 innings so far this season, giving up 7 hits, struck out 9, walked 5. So Eli Hall, the young sophomore, on the mound for the Millers. Miller's third pitcher here. We're in the no outs in the second inning, so. Just a reminder, we'll be at softball tomorrow as Fishers plays Noblesville in softball action, which is the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. Another Hoosier Crossroad Conference on Friday, back out here at the Dunk. The Millers will play at Friday night here at the Dunk. Thursday night they'll play at Fishers. That's another Hoosier Crossroad Conference. And then at 1 o'clock on Saturday, they'll be here on Saturday to play University School. So let's see what Eli Hall can do here with bases loaded. Johnson, Zellers, and Welsh on the base, and Cobbs at the plate.
Next up for the Cougars, number 2, the catcher, Xander Cobb.
Pitch from Hall. First pitch for a strike. Ball outside. 1-1 here. Score 3-1, Greenfield Central. Pitch was low. 2-1. Ball 3-1. Foul ball. Full count now. On Cobb. Xander Cobb, a catcher. He's a senior. All in the stretch. The pitch. Ball 4. Another run scores here. It's 4-1. Kidd, the batter. He got a base hit the first time up. Foul ball out of play. The pitch swung on, strike two. 0-2 on Kidd. Pitch by Hall. Ball a little outside. 1-2. Pitch by Hall. Strike three. He got him. Nice pitch inside corner there by Eli Hall for the first out here. Score Greenfield Central 4, Noblesville 1.
Next up, number 9, Dylan Luther.
Strike. Fly ball out of play down the right side. Oh, 0-2. Pitch swung on, foul ball. Luther, the batter. He walked the first inning. We're in the top of the second. Greenfield's put 3 runs across the plate here this inning. Go along with the one the first inning. Pitch, fly ball. Landers under it. Makes a catch. Second out there.
First baseman 32, Cooper Stafford.
Cooper Stafford is batter. Stafford struck out the first time up. He's a lefty. Pitch for a strike. All with the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball out of play down the left side. Oh and 2. 2 outs here. Bases loaded still. Pitch swung on, foul ball again. Batter calls time, steps out. Pitch outside. 1-2. Ball 2-2, ball high. Pitch by Hall, swung on. Nice catch over there. Great catch by McCoy Falk to get us out of the inning. Score Greenfield Central 4, Noblesville 1. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Well, we're back here at the Dunk, Greenfield Central. In the top of the second inning, scored 3 runs to go along with the one they got in the first inning, so they lead 4-0. We're going in the bottom of the second inning. They scored those 3 runs on no hits. The Millers walked. Let me check here. Walked 3. They kept the bases loaded most of the time. Marcus is back out on the mound for Greenfield Central. Eli Hall threw 20 pitches, 13 for strikes. Coming in, next batter for the Millers, number 27, Hayden Ramsey. He's a senior, the left fielder for the Millers. We're in the bottom of the second.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning, for the Millers, the left fielder, Hayden Ramsey.
First pitch for a strike. Ball outside. Pitch to Ramsey outside. 2-1 on Ramsey. Hayden Ramsey. Ball 3-1 on Ramsey. Hayden Ramsey has 18 at bats and 4 hits on the season. Fly ball into center field. Center fielder goes back, makes the catch for the first out. Luther made the catch out there in center field. He had to back up a little bit, but Just didn't quite have enough oomph on it. Garrett Dixon, the batter. First pitch for a ball to Dixon. Dixon 13 at bats and 2 hits. He's walked 5 times. 2-0. Pitch is high. A strike to Dixon. 3-1. Strike 2. Fly ball in the center. A great catch out there by Luther for the second out. Next batter, the third baseman, Chris Martz.
Next up, for the third baseman, 11, Chris Martz.
Mertz batted 7 times so far this season. Has 2 hits, batting .286. Pitches for a strike. One and one. Ball 2-1.
I know. Let's have a spelling contest.
Strike 2. 2-2. Strike 3, caught him looking. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 2, the Greenfield Central 4, the Noblesville Millers 1. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Well, we're back here at the dunk for the top of the 3rd inning as Greenfield Central leads 4-1. Greenfield Central got 4 runs on 1 hit and 1 error. Millers has 1 run on 1 hit. Eli Hall back on the mound for the Millers, number 16. Here Dixon still catching. We're in the top of the third here. Throw down to second by Dixon. Maddox Luger is the batter for Greenfield Central.
Number 11, second baseman, Maddox Luger.
First pitch for a strike from Hall. Strike two. Eli's getting in the groove here a little bit in the first two pitches. Got him. Strike three. 3 straight strikeouts.
Designated hitter number 25, Ethan Ortwine.
Ethan Hortwine is the batter. He's a DH. He's a junior. Pitch for a strike. Ball outside. Goes back to the screen there. Ball 2-1. Two and one. One out here. Top of the third inning. Fly ball. Glander's going after it, makes the catch. Joe Glander makes the catch. Beautiful catch by Glander over there at first base. It wasn't a very high hit fly ball, so Glander was on his horse. 2 down here. Jacob Welch, the batter. Welch walked last time up. Pitch for a strike. Foul ball. Ball just a little high. Pitch by Hall. Right in there. Strike three. Got him looking. 3 up and 3 down inning for the Millers. Eli Hall, the young sophomore. So Greenfield Central with no runs that inning, so still 4-1 going in the bottom of the third. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
We're back here at Don Dunker Field. The Millers are trailing 4-1 in Greenfield Central, and we're in the bottom of the third inning here at the Dunk. Want to remind everybody we will be at the girls' softball field tomorrow for a Hoosier Crossroad battle between the Noblesville Millers and the Fishers Tigers. Then on Friday night, we'll be back here at the Dunk for another Hoosier Crossroad Conference match, but this time it's baseball. So it'll be baseball here Friday night. Conference game. That start time will be 7 o'clock. Conference game for softball tomorrow will be 6 o'clock. And we'll also have University on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Marcus on the pitch, outside. Millers are back at the top of the order here as McCoy Falk at the plate. One on one. Ball 2-1. Pitch swung on. Fly ball could be in play. Oh. Kid made a heck of a try over there, but couldn't quite hold on to it as he ran into the fence there. A good effort by Kid from Greenfield Central. Two and two on McCoy Falk. Ball high. 3-2. To the plate. Corbett walked the first time. Ball low. Strike. 1-1 right down the middle. One out here. Marcus has thrown 56 pitches so far. And he hit Corbett. So Corbett's on first base here. Cole Shots to the batter. Putting in a pitch runner for Trevor. Adam Gaskell will go in to run for Corbett. Cole Shots the batter. Cole walked the first time up. Throw to first, not in time. Ball. 1-0. Ball 2. Throw it over there again. Gaskell's back plenty of time. Strike. 2-1. Gaskell's got a pretty good lead over there at first. Strike 2. 2-2. Gaskell's gone. Down at first, the catch could not make it down there in the foul territory. Shot gets another swing here. 2-2. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Throw to first, not in time. Scott's got it. Gaskell got a good lead over there. He's going. Strike. Shot strikes out. Looking. Tanner Miller, the next batter for the Millers. Tanner struck out the first time.
The right fielder, number 9, Tanner Miller.
First pitch for a strike. Ball outside. One and one, 2 outs. Adam Gaskell on second base for the Millers. Ball. Nice stop by Cobb behind the plate there. Two and one.
Strike
2. 2-2. Fly ball. That could be trouble. It is. It falls in. Miller score. Gaskell scores. Tanner Miller on first with a base hit. Luke Hagelskamp, the next batter. Up until that base hit, Luke was the only one that's got a base hit today. So the second hit for the Millers. Throw down to first, not in time. Pitch was a ball. Throw to first. Ball. 2-0. Throw over to first, but not in time. Throw down to second. Tanner Miller. Two and one on the count.
The pattern is goal.
2-2. 2-2's the count. Full count on Hegelskamp. Ball four. So the Millers got runners on first and second. Joe Glander coming to the plate for the Millers. Glander struck out the first time up. Pitch for a strike. Runners on first and second. Miller on second. Hegelskamp on first. Strike two for Glander. Balk. So that removes the runners to second and third. Ball, 1-2. Ball 2, 2-2. Two. Joe Glander at the plate. Joe calls time. Full count. Strike 3. Catcher throws down to first for the third out. Miller's one hit on one run and 2 people left on base. So after 3 complete innings, it's Greenfield Central 4, Noblesville 2. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
On the first of the Millers, 1 run.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
Noblesville, number 8, Blake Riggs.
Blake Riggs is playing second base for the Millers. Corbett come in relief on Saturday's game and gave up 3 hits, didn't walk anybody, faced 5 batters. The Millers come out victorious. First pitch for a ball. Strike, 1-1. One and two. Ball a little outside. Eli Hall pitched an inning and 2/3. No, I guess he pitched 2 full innings. Strike 3, he got him. Trevor Corbett struck him out. Eli Hall threw 31 pitches, 21 for strikes. He had 3 strikeouts in the game in 2 innings. Pitch from Corbett up the middle. Nice play there by McCoy Falk. He got him.
Yeah, baby.
2 outs now.
The catcher, Xander Cobb.
Xander Cobb at the plate. He's the catcher. Pitch for a strike. Strike 2, 0-2. Ground ball. To shortstop, an error on McCoy Falk at short. on Falk. It's the second error tonight for the Millers. Good lead over at first there. Pitch. Now batting Kidd. Aiden Kidd, I mean. Kidd's got one hit in the game here. Pitch by Corbett. Strike. Corbett steps off the back there. Umpire calls a balk. So runner on third. Strike two, 2-2. Pitch swung on into center field. Base hit. Shot gets it in quickly. Second hit for Kidd tonight. Another run scores. So Greenfield Central leads 5-2. First pitch for a strike.
Center fielder, Dylan Luther.
Luther at the plate. Strike two. Luger's walked tonight. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Pop fly, out of play. Still 0-2, 2 outs. Ball, 1-2. Foul ball out of play. Pitch swung on to center field. Cole Schatz has got it for the third out. Greenfield got one hit, one run, and one man left on base. So the score after three and a half innings is Greenfield Central 5, Noblesville 2. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Well, we're back here at the dunk where the Millers are trailing 5-2 going in the bottom of the fourth inning. Marcus is still on the mound for Greenfield Central. Check his numbers out here. He's got 76 pitches he's thrown, 39 for strikes. He has 7 strikeouts and 3 base on balls. He's given up 2 hits and 2 runs, both of them earned. Aiden Ramsey, the batter.
First up in the North, here at the bottom of the fourth, 27, Aiden Ramsey.
Ramsey hit a hard hit ball to center field, but it was caught out there by Luther. A ball. Still no action in the Greenfield Central bullpen. Well, I spoke too soon. Somebody going down to warm up right now for Greenfield Central. 2-0. First pitch, first strike. Foul ball out of play. Number 20, Stephen Walker, is warming up in the bullpen for Greenfield Central. As Marcus has thrown 80 pitches right now. Ball. Full count on Ramsey. Ball 4. Ramsey gets the walk. Garrett Dixon, the batter for the Millers, the sophomore catcher. Cobb going out to talk to Marcus.
That's all I have to say about that.
Aiden Ramsey over on first base. Ramsey's got a good lead over there on first base. He's going. Ball thrown down to second. Ramsey's in there. Ramsey on second base now, Aiden Ramsey. Stole on the first pitch here. Umpires telling Greenfield Central that the kid that protects the back of the pitcher is supposed to have a mask on, so. One and one. Pitch from Dixon to Dixon, strike 2. 1-2. Pitch outside, 2-2. Two and two on Dixon. Hard hit ball out to left fielder. Caught by Welch out there for the first out. Chris Martz, the batter, number 11. Martz struck out the first time up. He's the third baseman for the Millers. Ball. Two and 0 on March. Millers will go back to the top of the order here after March.
Hopefully tomorrow.
3-0. Balk, another balk. Here we go. Greenfield Central coach comes out. So the Millers got Ramsey on third base now. Chris Martz, the batter. Pitch for a strike. 3-1 here. Strike two. Full count. Foul ball. Base hit. Run scores. 5-3. Base hit by Martz. Coming to the top of the order. Looks like there's probably going to be a pitching change here. Nice hit by Chris Martz there. So that puts Martz at first base here. He's going to make the change here. Gavin Marks pitched 94 pitches, 48 for strikes. He struck out 7 and walked 4. Gave up 3 runs and 3 hits.
Now pitching for Greenfield Central, number 20, Stephen Walker.
Walker's on the mound for Stephen Walker's on the mound for the senior is on the mound for Greenfield Central. Let's see if Gavin's thrown any pitches this year so far. Walker's pitched 4.1 innings so far, giving up 2 hits, 4 runs, struck out 6. So number 20, Stephen Walker, he's a sophomore. Getting the warm-ups. Jim, let's take a little break and we'll be right back. Well, we're back here at the dunk. Stephen Walker's coming in to pitch for Greenfield Central. The Millers just scored a run, so it's 5-3. Chris March just got a base hit, and he's on first base. And coming to the plate is McCoy Falk.
Now that is Noblesville, the shortstop, number 3, McCoy. Oh.
Good lead over there by March. Ball gets away from ball 1 goes back to the screen there. One out here. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning.
He will say that, but he also knows what I'm feeling.
The pitch inside. The pitch. It hit him. So McCoy Falk's on first base, being hit by a pitch. Corbett coming to the plate here. Trevor Corbett, he walked. Runners on first and second. First pitch for a ball. Strike. 1-1 on Corbett. Ball 2-1. Three and one. Falk on first, March on second. The pitch, ball 4. And Walker walks his first batter. Time called by the catcher. He just wants to go out there and settle Walker down a little bit. He just came in the game here. Pinch runner for the Millers. Jalen Stidham's going in to run for the courtesy runner for Corbett.
Playing first base for the Millers, number 13, Jalen Stidham.
Stidham coming in to courtesy run for Trevor Corbett.
And now batting for the Millers, center fielder number 17, Cole Schott.
Cole Schott's the batter. Bases loaded here. Cole Schott walked the first time. Ball. Strike. 1-1. Ball 3. Nice stop by Cobb behind the plate there. Kept that ball in front of him. Stopped the Millers from scoring a run here. Full count here. Full count here. March, Falk, and Stidham are on the bases. Ground ball. It's coming home. He's out at home. Nice play by Safford down there, coming home.
The right fielder, number 9, Tanner Miller.
Tanner Miller, the batter for the Millers. Miller has had a strikeout and a base hit last time up. Still bases loaded, but there's 2 outs now. Ball. Ball. 2-0. For Miller. Strike. Oh, 2-1. 2-1, my mistake. Ball. Full count. Run scores. Miller scores there. Score 5-4 here as Tanner Miller walked. The DH, Luke Hazelcamp, is the batter. Ball. Hazelcamp got a base hit last time up, which knocked in an RBI. He walked once tonight, so he's had a pretty good night here. That was close down there at first, but Tanner Miller's scattered back in there. Stidham on third, Shots on second, Tanner Miller on first. Pitches a strike. 2-1. Strike two, 2-2. Two and two. Ball, full count. Full count on Luke Hazelcamp. Millers will be going. Ball four. And this game is tied up 5-5. Greenfield Central going out, coach going out to the mound here. Is that tied up the score with the Millers getting 3 runs this? So let's see what he's going to do, to talk to him or what. He does have somebody warming up down there in the bullpen. But it's pretty dark down there, so I can't see the number.
It's better. That's what he's doing. He's waiting for the office to get it.
Man, Coach is having a long talk out here with his team here. Oh, he's going to bring in a pitcher now. So, warm up. Looks like Carson Richardson is coming in. Carson Richardson coming in to pitch with bases loaded here.
New pitcher for Greenfield Central, number 23, Carson Richardson.
Carson Richardson's pitched 2.2 innings, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs, and 1 base on ball, and 3 strikeouts. So Carson Richardson coming in to pitch with bases loaded. So he's getting ready to warm up here. Miller's got bases loaded.
No, that wasn't me.
Just a reminder, we have the ball games this week. After tonight's game tomorrow, we will be at the girls softball diamond at the high school for a Hoosier Crossroad Conference game at 6 p.m. That's at Noblesville High School softball tomorrow at Fishers High School, and then conference game in baseball here at the Dunk on Friday, and that's a 7 p.m. start. And then Saturday at 1 o'clock, University playing here at the Dunk at 1 p.m. Oh, he hit him. No. Thrown by Richardson. Hits him in the helmet.
The left fielder, 27, Aiden Ramsey.
Another runner hit, so Ramsey goes to first base. So 2 batters hit and 2 runs scored by the Millers, and they're up 7-5. Still bases loaded here. Garrett Dixon's the batter, the catcher. Ball.
Close it and close the door. I'll come get it later. Thanks, appreciate it. These 4 innings have taken past my bedtime.
1-1 now. Ball outside to Garrett Dixon. Bases loaded. Hagelskamp at third, Glander at second, and Ramsey at first. Pitch for a strike on Dixon, 2-2. Full count. Full count here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Runners going. Hard heeled. Made the catch out there is Welch for the 3rd out. So the Millers got 5 runs that inning and left 3 on base and 1 hit. So after we're going into the top of the 5th inning, Trevor Corbett coming back on the mound, the senior. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Score 7-5. The Millers are leading. Going in the top of the 5th inning. Trevor Corbett on the mound here for the Millers again this inning. Corbett come in the last inning and faced 5 batters. Threw 20 pitches, 15 for strikes. First pitch for a strike to Cooper Safford. Corbett in the stretch. The pitch swung on. Foul ball. 0-2. Strike three, he got him. One out. Maddox Luger is the next batter, the second baseman. Pitch for a strike. Foul ball out of play. Pitch by Corbett. Ball inside. Foul ball out of play. Still 1-2. Two and two. Spit, swung on, struck him out. Corbett's thrown 29 pitches, 22 for strikes, so he's putting the ball across. First pitch for a strike. On Ethan Orwine. Second pitch, swung on. The Glander for the third out. And the Millers, 1-2-3, Greenfield Central goes down. And we go into the bottom of the fifth inning here. Quick inning. Like I said, Trevor Corbett's thrown 31 pitches, 24 for strikes. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
We're back here at the dunk. Carson Richardson is the batter, is the pitcher, I'm sorry. Keever's having a discussion with the umpire. Here we go. Chris March, the batter, the third baseman. He's had a pretty good game tonight. He's had a hit and a walk. First pitch is a ball. 2-0. Pitch for a strike there. 2-1.
It is or it isn't?
2-2. Foul ball, out of play down to right field. Full count. Ball 4. Miller's back at the top of the order here. McCoy Falk. Ball. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Miller's lead 7-5. He got Marks down there at first base. Nice throw by the catcher there. Foul ball. 2-1. Two and two. Ball 3, full count. Ball 4, he walked him. Next batter's Trevor Crowbert. Falk's on first. He's going. Throw down to second. Runners out at second. Falk got thrown out at second base. Ball. Ball 2. Two balls and one strike. Strike 2-2. He's safe over there at first. Pitches for a ball to Cole Shots. Ball, throw down to first. He's safe. Ball 4. Runners on first and second now. Tanner Miller coming to the mound. Coming to the plate. Final score, Homestead 5, Fishers 3. That's a final. Miller. Coach coming out to talk to the umpire. Umpire talking that it was interference there. I doubt if he's going to win this battle, but well, now that we've had that discussion, Tanner Miller comes back to the plate. Runners on first and second. Pitch for a strike, 0-2. Stidham and Schott are on first and second. Schott on first, Stidham on second. 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Fly ball, out of play. Strike 3. Tanner Miller is out. That's the third out. No runs, no hits, and 2 men left on the base. And after 5 complete innings, it's the Millers 7, Greenfield Central 5. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Well, we're back here at the Dunk, going in the top of the 6th inning. Trevor Corbett back out on the mound for the Millers. Coming out here for his third inning of pitching. He's only given up 1 hit. The left fielder, Jacob Welch, will be the batter. First pitch for a ball. Pitch swung on. Foul ball. Pitch outside. Strike 2. Oh and 2. Strike 3, he got him. 2 outs on 2 strikeouts. Johnson, the batter, the shortstop. Fly ball, out of play. Two outs. 1 strike on the batter. Oh and 2, 2 outs. No runners on base. Foul ball, out of play. Corbett's thrown 42 pitches so far. 33 for strikes. He's faced 10 batters so far. Foul ball. Strike three, he got him. 3 up and 3 down for Trevor Corbett. Well, we'll take a break and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Making some noise out here. Come on, who's dancing?
Well, we're back here at the dunk. Carson Richardson still on the mound. He's thrown 36 pitches so far. $15 for strikes. He struck out 1 batter. He's walked 4. And this will be his second inning to start. Miller's lead 7-5. Eggleskamp is the first batter for Noblesville. He's had 2 walks, 1 hit, and 2 RBIs. So he's had a very good night here tonight. The pitch. First strike. Ball 1-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Strike 2. Two and two. Ball a little high. Three and two. Strike 3, he got him. 1 out. Joe Glander coming to the plate.
The first baseman, number 4, Joe Glander.
Joe Glander, the first baseman for the Millers tonight. Strike. I'm sure that either Thursday or Friday he'll be on the mound to start for the Millers as they take on the Fishers Tigers. Strike 2. Ball. Ball high. Joe Glander takes the third strike. Two outs here in the bottom of the sixth.
Now for the hitter, 27, Aiden Ramsey.
Ball. Ground ball down the third baseline. It's foul. Strike. 1-2. Ball high. 2-2. Pitch is high. Full count. Strike three, he's out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base for the Millers. Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Here's 7 o'clock our first pitch, and early afternoon on Saturday, the Noblesville hosts the University of Trailblazers, 1 o'clock for our start time against the University. First up in the top of the 7th inning for Greenfield Central, catcher number 2, Tanner Cobb. Third base number 27, Hayden Kidd.
Hayden Kidd at the plate for Greenfield Central. Cobb on first base. Nice block by Dixon. Throw over to first, not in time. Pitch. Swung on, foul ball. One and one. Base hit to right field. Tanner Miller gets it in quick. Runners on first and second. No out here. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Miller's leading 7-5. Time called. Dylan Luther, the batter for coming up here for Greenfield Central. Cobb on second, Kidd on first. Looks like a pinch runner coming in here. Number 10, Nick Flinch, is coming in to run. Runners on second and third base. First pitch for a strike. Pitch, strike two. Oh and 2. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Score 7-5. Noblesville over Greenfield Central right now. One and 2 the count. Ground ball up the middle. Run scores. 2 runs scored. Tied up 7-7. Carter Ellis, a freshman, coming to the plate here. He's batted at bat 6 times, has no hits this season. He's a freshman. Pop fly. Lander's got it. The out. And that's a ball game. Noblesville, no, tied up. I apologize. Tied up. Man, I was getting excited. I'm sorry, I got excited here. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning with the score tied 7-7. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Making some noise out here. Come on, who's dancing?
We're back here at the dunk, and we're all tied up 7-7 in the bottom of the 7th inning here. Greenfield has 5 hits. The Millers got 3. And we're tied 7-7. Garrett Dixon will be the batter. For the Millers. Richardson back out on the mound here. Score 7-7 here. Stidham coming to the plate to bat.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th inning for Noblesville, pinch hitter number 13, Jalen Stidham.
Stidham's batted 7 times and got 3 hits so far this season. 1 double. First pitch to Stidham's a strike. Jalen Stidham's a sophomore. Ball high. One and 2 on Stidham. Ball outside, 2-2. Nice catch right there. Ball hit right back to Richardson, the pitcher. Chris Martz, the batter. Martz has got 1 hit tonight, 1 strikeout and 1 walk, and 1 RBI. First pitch for a ball. Strike. 1-1. Ball. Two and 1. Strike, 2-2. Foul ball out of play. Strike three. 2 outs here. We're all tied up in the 7th inning. 7-7. Top of the batting order here. McCoy Falk. First pitch, first strike. Ball 1-1. So we're going extra innings now. Top of the 8th. Corbett coming back out on the mound here for the Millers in the top of the 8th inning, getting ready to warm up here. Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
All right, we're back here at the Dunk. We're going in extra innings here as we're going into the top of the 8th inning with the tied 7-7. Ethan Orwine will be the first batter for he's a designated hitter. Corbett back on the mound. Pitch, foul ball. 1-1. One and two. Strike three, he got him. 1 out. Number 18, Isaac Stewart, coming to the plate.
Next up for Greenfield Central, pitcher number 18, Isaac Stewart.
So Isaac Stewart at the plate. First pitch for a strike. Strike two. Ground ball, foul. Twice and struck out twice tonight. Ball high. 2 outs here. Pitch for a strike. One on one here. 2 outs. We're in the top of the 8th inning. Ball. 2-1. Strike two. 2-2. Strike three. He got him. 3 up, 3 down. We're going in the bottom of the 8th inning. I want to remind everybody tomorrow night we'll be at high school as the Fishers Tigers will take on the Noblesville Millers for softball action at 6 p.m. This is a Hoosier Crossroad Conference game. On Friday, we'll be back here at the Dunk for Game 2 of a Hoosier Crossroad Conference game between the Fishers Tigers and the Noblesville Millers. That start time is 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday, we got University School coming to town to play Noblesville at the Dunk, and that's a 1 p.m. game. 1 p.m. game. Richardson back out on the mound here. We're going in the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Corbett will be up to bat for the Millers. He can help himself out here because he could get the win here as the pitcher. Corbett's thrown 68 pitches, 53 for strikes, 19 batters faced, and has struck out 9. Ball. Strike, 1-1. Two and one. Strike two, 2-2. Full count. Pitch, ball 4. Corbett gets on. Courtesy runner coming in. Zach Glander will come in to run. Glander, a freshman. Cole Shots the batter. Squared the bunt, jerked it back. Ball 2, 2-0. Cole Shot 2-0. Pitch for a strike. Lander has a lead over there at first. Cole's back. Strike 2, 2-2. A base hit. Lander goes to second. The Millers got runners on first and second base with no outs. Tanner Miller at the plate. That's a second hit tonight for Cole Shot. Tanner Miller at the plate. First pitch for a ball. Squared around the bunt, but he pulled it back. Zach Glander on second. Cole Shot on first. Ball. Glander off on second base there. Two and one. He's on. Bases loaded, no outs. Timeout called by Greenfield Central. We got bases loaded. No outs. Score 7-7. Hagelskamp coming to the plate. He's got one hit tonight, 2 RBIs, 2 walks. Pitch for a strike. Strike 2, 0-2 on Hagelskamp. Ground ball, it's through. Millers win. Millers win. Hagelskamp gets his second hit, and the Millers come out victorious in 8 innings, 8-7. So we'll be at the girls softball game tomorrow, Fishers, and then we'll be back here at the Dunk on Friday. This is Perry Williams along with Jim and August and Nick, and we appreciate it tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night at high school softball.